It's okay, Layla. You'll do it when you're ready, honey. It's okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So Nala and Kenai are downstairs. This is pretty much where they've been hanging out all morning. It's extremely hot here today. Extremely hot. So they're back and down here just playing, hanging out. The girls still won't come down. They're just not ready to go down the steps yet, which is fine. I tried yesterday to coach them and help them, but not ready. The one who seemed like they were going to was Layla, but not yet. Hopefully soon, but yeah. So on another note, me and Ryan sat down, discussed about Dodger. It's been really, really difficult because we are starting to become attached to them. Our dogs are starting to become attached to him, and everyone's just starting to bond, get into a routine and everything else. It's just, oh, I was in tears crying on the couch, just trying to figure it all out. We have been getting emails and stuff like that on him, and it's mostly people, though, who are in apartment situations or don't have backyard space, things of that nature. And, like, he needs all of that. He's high energy. He needs home ownership. Sorry, he doesn't need home ownership. Can you imagine a dog owning a home? He has a home, a doghouse in the backyard. But he needs an owner who has home ownership, who has a fenced-in backyard. These are just things he needs because he is so high energy and so curious. Not only that, where he does tend to, like, when he gets excited, bark. A landlord situation just wouldn't work with him. I'm afraid, like, the landlord might get upset with the tenant and everything else, and I don't know, it'd be a hot mess. So we were going back and forth, and we finally came up with a decision early this morning, and if by the 11th he isn't adopted, he's just going to stay here. The 11th is going to be his second puppy vaccination, and he's just going to be here for over 3 months, almost going on 4 months when that time rolls around. So 7 dogs, maybe. No guarantee yet, but Dodger might be staying. It's starting to really look that way just because. And not only that, I've been getting people who've been like, I don't know, some doozies and everything else. Also, I just spent 2 hours, I'm going to put up a screenshot, but literally 2 hours on hold with Disney Cruise Line. We were supposed to go on the Fantasy next year, but there's just way too much going on with the house right now. We are up to our eyeballs with renovations, so it's best off we just cancel. So that's what I did also today. I got that done. I had to cancel, and that was heartbreaking, but at the same time, I just understand that life happens and there's too much going on right now. Way too much going on. So, that was that. It was a very eventful day so far. I just removed the plates for the door that were here, as well as the plates to protect where the door would open and close. So those are now gone, and there was one up here as well. And for the door stop, I also removed that, so that's done, because the plan is, this is all going to get renovated in here anyway, but the doorway isn't here anymore, and because they were kind of rusted out, I didn't want the dogs sitting like chewing on them, because I noticed that Dodger was starting to chew on this lower one. So I got those off and removed, and this is all going to be replaced eventually anyway. Hey, Claire? Yeah, my baby. You guys must have been up here having a bone or something, were you? It's right wet here. It's not wet now, but it's quite dirty in that spot. And I just cleaned those blankets and just put them on the bed last night, and you already got them all dirty. But that's okay, Mom. I started to try to remove these screws here, but because of where this thingy is here on this side, it's like hanging, it's like hitting off of it. Oh, it's really hard to get off. The heat is just extremely warm. I'm just gonna wait for Ryan to come home and remove that one. and that one out for this, because the plan is to take this out because there were these little like hanging plastic crystals as diffusers for the light bulbs that were there, but I just didn't like it. It was too old school looking. And these are eventually going to get removed anyway, but for now we're just going to paint this black. So there's that, and take this off because like I said, that's where those little crystal things were hanging from on both of these. So hopefully he can do that this evening for me and get that done. And then I'm just going to touch up the paint along here as well, the white paint. Just completed an order for PetSmart, and I ended up getting the dogs their flea and tick. There's ones here for Nala, Claire, and Kenai. That's theirs. Then we have these ones, which are for Ariel and Layla. Oh my goodness, brain fart here today. And then finally, last but not least, Dodger and Jersey. Oh my. Also, I ended up picking up this Chuck It Kick Fetch type ball. Hopefully the dog's like this, and that's for outdoors. I also got them this rope toy for outside. It's quite huge, and it's a top paw. So there's that. And last but not least, I got this little rope toy for Dodger for inside. He absolutely loves rope toys, and this one's a bit more his size. Knowing him, he will still play with this one. We have bigger rope toys. If you've seen it in other videos, I just picked up rope toys not too long ago, and he plays with those, and they're a lot bigger, but this one here might be easier for him to carry around, especially where he's teething. I just wanted him to have something to chew on that was easier versus something so huge and bulky. So that's the order from PetSmart. Dodger's trying to play with you, is he, Claire? Did you want me to flick it for you, Noah? Oh. Are you trying to destroy it already? Well, did you want me to flick it for you? Hi, Dodger. She won't let me flick it. No. Nala. Nala, let me flick it, please. Nala. Claire, you're not going to play with your toy? Or the other toy, I should say. She can't, Dodger. Move it straight on you. You're supposed to let me flick it for you, Dallas. No, she's not gonna let me flick that now. You're supposed to let me flick it for you now. No, Layla wants my hardwood. No. No, I don't want that part of it today. I got you, doggy. Did I get you? Yeah? out. She'll do it again and jump up. You warm, Claire? As soon as you dries off a bit, honey, we're going to go inside and you'll get a drink in it, okay? You okay, baby girl? Warm. I know. Only a few more minutes. Some sirens? You did it, Layla! Good girl! Did you come downstairs? I'm so proud of you. Good girl. Can I? No. Good girl, Layla. What do you think? This is your first time down here. Yeah, that's one of the crates, girly. That gotta be cleaned out in the bottom. Once I finish getting this floor all covered up with something to keep the dust from going in there. What do you think? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, Layla. Good girl, you did it. Good girl, Layla. What do you think? What is it? You're gonna check everything out now, aren't you? Yeah? Gonna check everything out? Good girl, Layla. Good girl, Layla. I told you it's nice and cool down here compared to upstairs. Isn't it? Good girl, princess. Now we just gotta get Claire and Ariel used to it and to come down. Hey girlies, are you ready to try or not yet? Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Good girl, Layla. See, there was nothing to be scared of. You did it. You did it.